Hey my lovely YouTubers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Morgan Tracy J, coming today with a new YouTube video, guys, and this is a video that's highly requested. So shout out to another day of Vlogmas. I'm so happy to be doing another video for you guys. And today is a curly hair care routine. And so actually, guys, this is the perfect day to do it because I have not styled my hair in a few days. And if you can tell, it's just real dry and frizzy. And that means I have not been adding product to it. So I just got back from the gym. I'm about to take a shower, so I'm going to be shampooing and conditioning my hair, which is good because then I'm going to go and I'm going to style it. Because if I shampoo and condition, this is going to hold me over and style it for at least 2 to 3 days. And I probably could do longer, but I do not like my scalp to get itchy. I do not like my scalp to get like buildup or anything because I am trying to grow my hair. And so that's something I do not like. So I usually take about 2 to 3 days before I go back and re-shampoo my hair. The most I go is about 4 days. But I'm gonna show you real quick the shampoo that I use, and it is by Jamaican Mango and Lime. This is the tingling shampoo, so if you're new to this, I would encourage you to use a small bit at first because it does kind of tingle your scalp a little bit. And the next thing I like to use is by Aussie, the Miracle Moisture. Oh my gosh. I seen a YouTuber use this like a year ago, and I got on it probably like 4 or 5 months ago, and that really does help to tangle my hair. It makes it just so much easier, especially when you're a curly girl. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back ready to style my hair. So I hope you are ready to see this transformation because this is just a frizzy mess ball. That's all it is. And it's not that it's like all tangly. Ouch, hold on. So this right here is my hair without any product. And this is just it frizzy and just kind of in its natural state, no product in it. So this is kind of what it would look like if I didn't have anything in it. All right, guys, I'm shampooed and conditioned, and now it's time to add the products to this hair. So the first thing I'm using is Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls, and then I'll be using Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls. And also, I'm going to be using some mango and lime oil for my scalp and a knockoff Denman brush because I don't have the real one. All right, guys, so now that I have all my products prepared, all I want to do is section my hair. I think sectioning your hair is going to be a big key to getting this look to look amazing and your curls to pop. You don't want to just throw everything in your hair. So once you section it, you detangle, you spritz water on it, and you don't want it to be drenched, but you definitely want it to be damp. And once you get it pretty damp, you want to go ahead and add your first product, and it is Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls. So this is the cream. You want to first add your cream and you want to rake it through your hair and make sure you get it in there evenly. And also something I like to do is even separate my sections into a smaller section to make sure I get it in there evenly. And this right here is very helpful so you don't miss parts of your hair and get a frizzy ball of mess. Next, what you want to do is add Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls. This right here is more like a gel, and this really is going to hold your curls in place and just make it look really good. And so you want to make sure you get that through your hair too evenly in that section. And right here I use my Denman brush and I brush it through and I brush it out because I think if I brush it out, it gives it a little more volume. However, you can use finger coiling here or you can just leave it be. But I truly think this looks pretty good. It does good for my hair. Now next, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm separating another section and I'm going to add the same products. I'm going to do the detangling, spritzing my water, all of that good stuff because I want this right here to look really good as well. And so I will encourage you, like if you see frizzy parts like that, you want to make sure before you add your product that you go back and you dampen your hair. So when you add your product, it will actually hold and release and remove that frizziness. So you're just going to go back through and add those same products. I think Miss Jessie's products are a gold mine. I have never used them before. And when I came across them, I really watched my curls just come to life. And so I will say, if you've never tried these out, I got mine at Target and Walmart. And so I would encourage you to check one of those stores out in your area because these products are literally a game changer, okay? All right, guys, so now we're getting into the back section of your hair, and this is the section that many of us neglect. However, for my head, it is the most coarse area ever. Just like that smile, like that's the area that gives me the problems. And so I would encourage you to make sure these sections, you even break them into multiple small sections, just because you want to be able to rack all this product through there, get it really, really good and smooth out. And you don't want to neglect pieces, because you don't want to have a back of your head be the biggest frizz ball while everything else looks so good. All right, guys, I'm just finishing up these back sections. And like I said, I'm doing them very small. And that's my biggest encouragement to you. If you're just getting started out, do small sections, especially in the back, because it's going to help you not miss out on anything. And most of all, it's going to make the process a little bit longer, but your curls are going to come out way, way better. All right, guys, now I'm at the top of my head, and right here is a big encouragement is when you're brushing your hair, don't just brush it straight down, brush it out. This is going to help your curls get a little more volume, and it's going to actually help it not just lay flat to your head, but when it dries with more volume. Last but not least, guys, go ahead and add some oil to your scalp. No matter what oil you use, I think adding the oil to your scalp is really going to help preserve this look. All right, guys, and also you want to make sure you just rack some extra product through your hair if you see some frizzy pieces coming up. Okay, guys, I just finished putting all the product in my hair. I am going to let this thing air dry, and the ends are kind of getting dried, but the thing is, you just don't want to touch your hair. And if you start to see pieces that look a little frizzy or something, like I've got some pieces up here in the front a little frizzy, you can always spray it a little bit. Sorry, my little robot vacuum is coming in here. But you can spray it a little bit, and then you can just add a little product, which I'm just going to let this thing dry. And the more that it dries, and I will say, if you want it to just lay flat, then just don't touch it. But if you wanted to see like it get a little more bigger throughout the day, you can just kind of just rotate your hair. You want to give it a little bit of movement. If not, it's going to dry. Sorry, y'all, my little robot vacuum. But it'll dry flat, straight down. So this right here is kind of what you want to do. Just give it a toss. You don't want to touch it, but you want to just kind of toss it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Lip gloss. But yeah, you just kind of want to give it some movement, because then as it dries, you'll be able to see. Okay. Just a little bit of movement. And you make sure you already like where your part is, because that's how it's going to dry. Yeah, so this is me just giving it some movement. But okay, now I will show you guys what it's like after it dries all the way. I'm going to let it air dry today. I usually do diffuser once in a while if I'm in a rush, but I usually like to let it air dry, because you can still get a bomb look on the first day. The reason I take so long on it though is because I want it to last me multiple days. And so that's why I'm thinking this can last me a few days if we work it correctly. So guys, I'm going to show you, I'll come back later with finished results of how this all looks. See you later. All right, guys, this is day 2 hair. So this is the hair on the second day, and if you look at it, it looks pretty formed. I have not like ran my fingers all through it or even done any separating. This is just letting it dry and just letting it get bigger and bigger throughout the days. I will say I really do like this look. I just think it's a little more smaller and like flatter than I'd like, but that's day 2 hair, and I think it looks pretty good. All right, guys, this is day 3 hair, and day 3 hair has had some problems. It got very frizzy, and also too, I was doing a lot of things that day, from working out to putting my hair up in ponytails and down. So day 3's hair got pretty frizzy, but don't be afraid. The frizz is actually good for the next day. All right, guys, so this is day 4 hair. And so what I did is I just did a touch up. I just added a little bit of water and a little bit more product to especially the frizzy parts. But day 4 hair is honestly the best, because it's so big and it's so full, and it's the type of hair that I want it to look like every day of the week. So this is day 4 hair. And yes, to slow motion. I just want to show you, this is what happens when you just let your hair do its thing for some days. It gets bigger and bigger, and it just has all this body and all this life and all this just personality. It just looks so good. All right, guys, well, this is day 4 hair, and usually I only go to either day 4 or day 5. This hair looks really good, so I may go ahead and go to day 5, but I will say within the first 3 to 4 days, my head gets really, really itchy, and so I go ahead and start washing my hair again. And the reason I say that is because you have to think of your hair kind of like a plant, and your scalp is the soil. Your scalp needs water, it needs some nutrients. And so sometimes I just add oil to my scalp to kind of help it. But I noticed when it gets really itchy and if it gets like dry patches or something, then it's time to take it and just wash that bad boy, start over, right? And so I would encourage you to do that. And also, guys, I will say, you guys have seen my hair go from literally like short nothing to all of this. And I will say it is truly by just taking time on my hair. And also to praying. I prayed for long, healthy hair. I prayed for this. I'm not going to hold y'all. No, I'm not going to lie to nobody. I prayed for long, healthy hair. And the reason why I prayed for that is because I had a lot of insecurities tied to my hair growing up as a child. I had a lot of insecurities tied to my hair growing up as a young woman. And I always felt like my hair just was not good hair. I felt like it was bad hair. I felt like it was untamable. It was not ever going to look good. And so I prayed about that, and I put it here on my YouTube channel. Many of you gotten blessed by that video because I was praying against the insecurities that tie to many women of color, many minority women's hair, the feeling that they have towards it. And so I was praying for that by releasing those feelings, but also I was praying for God's grace to allow us to grow long, healthy hair because God cares about our insecurities. And so I will say I have added a lot more color to my hair now. I felt like once my hair hit a certain length, I was like, okay, it's time to play around with it again and have fun with it. Because for a while there, I did 1 year of a no heat. I did another year where it was literally, I put heat on my hair maybe once or twice that year. So it was very sporadic for many years. I did not play with anything. I just let my hair grow and let my hair flourish. And so that's a big encouragement I have for you. If you feel like you want your hair to grow and all that, keep the heat off, keep all the products and the chemicals off, and just let it be natural for at least 6 months to a year, and you'll see your hair really, really flourish. And so anyways, guys, this was day 4 hair, and I really do like it. And so I hope you enjoyed this curly hair care routine. I hope you loved it. And drop down below your favorite curly hair care products and your favorite day. What day is your best hair? My best hair day is day 4 or day 5, okay? But anyways, guys, I will see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure you like and subscribe. You share this with one of your girlfriend who may be a part of a curly girl community also, okay? All right, curly girls. Okay, 4C. Okay, curly, thick hair. Okay, thick roots. Okay, anyway, let me quit. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. See you later.